Student found dead hanging from a tree in Mississippi in the wake of the Charlie Kirk aftermath. The police are trying to say that it is a suicide, but reports are saying that his body was bruised, both arms were broken, and one of his legs. Take a listen.
Just today, it was reported that my cousin was found hanging from a tree, and they trying to rule it as a suicide. Now, I just got off the phone with one of my cousins. She said she seen the reports, and it said that he was beaten and bruised. Both his arms was broken, and he had a broken leg. I'm gonna let y'all do the math.
The university held a press conference for Trey Reed and said this.
Approximately 7:05 a.m., the university police was notified of what appeared to be the body of a black male hanging from a tree central campus near the DSU pickleball courts. We later...
Black.
The tragic death of a student at Delta State University. The body of a freshman at the university located in Cleveland, Mississippi, was found sadly hanging from a tree on campus early this morning. Disturbing for all of those on campus. Officials with the university say there is no evidence of foul play. WRG's Mike Sirianni has more from the Delta State campus.
Earlier today, Delta State staff discovered a deceased individual on campus. University police and local authorities were immediately notified and are conducting an active investigation.
During a Monday afternoon press conference on the campus of Delta State University, it was announced the body of 21-year-old DeMartravian Trey Reed of Grenada, a freshman at DSU, was found hanging from a tree near the pickleball courts not far from the campus cafeteria.
I've spoken to Trey's family and expressed our heartbreak.
The discovery was made just after 7 a.m. Classes, as well as several events associated with the university's centennial, were canceled.
At this time, there's no evidence of foul play.
A joint investigation is being conducted by DSU Police, the Cleveland PD, Bolivar County Sheriff's Department, and the Mississippi Bureau of Investigation. University officials stress their belief the Delta State campus is one of the safest in Mississippi.
There is no evidence of a threat to campus, and there's no evidence that the campus is unsafe at this point. So I expect we will resume normal operations as soon as possible.
Monday, I spoke with Trey Reed's mother. She did not want to go on camera, but told me she has so many questions about what happened. She said she just talked to her son Friday that he was excited about attending Delta State University as a freshman. She can't find any reason for this tragedy. For your news leader in Cleveland, Mississippi, Mike Sirianni, WREG News Channel 3.
Heartbreaking news. In the meantime, a cause of death will be determined by the state medical examiner. Meanwhile, grief.
Back! White man, fight 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 back! White man, fight!
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy G Money, aka the Echelon Don, and I'm my brother's keeper. Yes, I am. And this is another episode of Sidewalk Talk. My last video, I had posted that there were some black colleges being threatened after the Charlie Kirk murder. And of course, as usual, I had some people coming in my comments talking about I'm race baiting and I'm making this stuff up and this is not true and all this other, even though I'm showing them proof that the news was talking about that these colleges received threats, they still telling me that I'm making this stuff up. So, all you could do is put the proof in front of people. Whether they want to believe it, that's up to them. But as that went on, this morning, I find out this morning. Now we heard all this talk for the last 2 or 3 days about Charlie Kirk. I mean, I never heard of the guy until he got unalived. I never heard of him before in my life. But for the last 3 days, I heard so much about him, you would have thought he was like the president or something. But for some reason, this morning, there's been no talk, there's been no media outlet or breaking news on what happened this morning. In Cleveland, Mississippi, at a college called Delta State University, they found a young freshman black male hanging from a tree. And the school has the nerve to say they don't see any foul play. Well, if somebody's hanging from a fucking tree, isn't that foul play in itself? I mean, when did y'all start thinking black people just started hanging themselves from fucking trees all of a sudden? Like all of the truck drivers that they've been finding hanging from trees. Now all of a sudden, campus students, they're hanging themselves from trees. Black people are not hanging themselves from trees. And also, they said that they spoke to his mother. She said the last conversation she had with her son, he was so excited to be attending that school as a freshman and couldn't wait. And now all of a sudden, he's hanging from a tree, dead. And you're saying it's no foul play? Not only that, but his cousins read, I think, the report on his body, which the news and stuff did not put out there. Nobody wants to they just want to say that he was hanging from a tree. But the part with the cousins found out, they said that both his arms were broken and one of his legs were broken. Meaning he got attacked, meaning he was getting his ass beat before he got hung. So how do you not see any foul play in that situation? So that's as much right now as I have on this situation, because it hasn't been put out there for some reason, like the Charlie Kirk situation, which I don't understand why not. I guess I'm making this shit up too, to the people that come in my comment section and just refuse to believe that your people can't be violent or do crazy shit for some reason. Y'all just completely innocent of all fucking violence, which is bullshit. Charlie Kirk was killed by a white man. And you guys have a mob of people chanting, "White man fight back, white man fight back, white man fight back, white man fight back." Who the hell are y'all fighting against? Because no other race did that to Charlie Kirk besides your own. So why are you chanting "white man fight back"? No black person did that. No Hispanic did that. No Chinese did that. Who are you? What are you guys? You guys get so pissed off that you start just chanting the most ridiculous shit. White man fight back. Fight back against who? Yourself? Am I making that up also? Because I got the video footage of that too. Of your crowd chanting "white man fight back" after Charlie Kirk was murdered. They're out there chanting "white man fight back." So you're just gonna make up. You're just gonna make up and accuse anybody for the shit, even though it's clear as day that it was one of your own people. Come on, man. This shit is really getting out of control. Out of control. And then when I speak up about it, y'all want to sit there and say I'm trying to start up a race situation and all this other shit. I'm not starting up shit. I'm just chilling in my house, recording what I'm seeing, recording what I'm finding out. I'm not starting none of this shit. I'm not hanging anybody from trees. I'm not sniping anybody from buildings. I'm not doing any of that shit. So y'all can't get mad at me for reporting what's happening. The news is not reporting this shit. So I'm putting it out there. I'm letting people know what's happening. A young freshman black student was just hung from a tree this morning from his college in Cleveland, Mississippi. The college was, if y'all want to look it up, the college is called Delta State University. And the school was trying to say no foul play. How could you say no foul play and somebody's hanging from a fucking tree? That's foul play in itself. So I'm gonna keep reporting the shit that's getting brushed under the rug. Meanwhile, they want to throw all this shit up here about this one person that we just found out about the day of. We've been hearing about him for 3 days straight. Even on 9/11, like I said, I didn't hear shit all day about 9/11 because they were talking about Charlie Kirk. That was the topic for the last 3 days. That's been the topic, or 3 or 2 days, whatever the case may be. That's been the topic. Nothing else been important, but Charlie Kirk. Even though it was another school shooting that was happening in another city or state, they didn't say nothing. They wasn't talking about that. They weren't talking about nothing else but him. Nothing else was important. That shit is unbelievable, man. And then when I post something and I start talking about it, you clowns want to get in my comment section talking about I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, do you have receipts? Yes, I got receipts. What the fuck you think? I just get on here and just start making this shit up, just talking about some shit that didn't happen? I'm making all of this shit up. I think I'm just turning my camera on and just getting on here, just making up different cities and states and talking about what's going on that I didn't do research on or look up. The fuck? What is wrong with y'all? I be asking some of the stupidest fucking questions. Where did you get this from? I need receipts. Where did I get it from? The fucking internet. All you gotta do is research it. The shit I'm talking about, type it in and look it up. Like I did. But anyways, man, like I said, man, just rest in peace to that young dude, man. He was a freshman trying to better himself, man. And he didn't deserve that shit. You know what I'm saying? Hung from a tree at school. No foul play. Come on, man. That's ridiculous, man. And y'all trying to say, you're making something up. You're trying to start something. I'm not starting shit. It's already happening, man. It's already happening. A race war is already happening. It's just not, it hasn't been announced. It hasn't been broadcasted. Nobody came out and said, at 10 o'clock, the race war begins. No, it's already begun. It's begun since the truckers been missing. All the fucking black truck drivers is missing. The race war been started. The race war done started before the truck drivers was missing, to be honest with you. A lot of you is like closet racists. A lot of you is racist and don't even know you racist. You'll hate black people, but you'll cheer for a football team that's full of black people. Oh, you're like for instance, I'm in Buffalo. You're a Bills fan. You'll root for them, but as soon as one of them make a mistake, or they no longer on the Bills, or whatever the case may be, then you're ready to crucify them. And what happened to all you? What happened to all you football fans that said y'all wasn't watching football no more because they started kneeling and all this other shit? Oh, I'm never watching football again. Y'all tuning in every fucking Sunday, man. Shut the fuck up, you hypocrites. Straight up hypocrites. I'm never watching football again. You can forget about it. Y'all motherfuckers is tuned in every Sunday and y'all watching Monday Night Football tonight. Shut the fuck up. It's your boy G Money, aka the Echelon Don. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. And this has been another episode of Sidewalk Talk. I'm out.